Hey, it's Vinny Commit. I'm back for another Palia tour. I'm here with Quirky Maximalista. I freaking love that name.
Thanks. Hi. Welcome to my quirky little home.
Hot damn, look at this. I consider myself a maximalist IRL, but more of a practical type of a designer in Palia. But yeah, I mean, you're my tour guide. Where are we going first?
Well, I mean, let's start where the business end of things are, and then it's not going to be very long. It's not a big spot, but we'll go over here to the left with a garden, and I have a center where people can come in, order their furniture, sit down while we do repairs, have some tea, get some good herb and stuff, for your gardens and things. So come on over.
Sweet. All right. I was doing an initial pan around, and I know there's going to be so many things that just people are going to spot. I already like where this is going. Like, for example, I like how you anchored your fence with this derpy deer.
I kind of like things closed in and stuff, so it took me a lot. I just took down all the fencing and opened it up a little bit, but I've left that to give a little border.
Yeah, I've noticed that too. A lot of people have been kind of calibrating. You know, they started up with lots of fencing and different fencing patterns, and then maybe they hit, the asset limit and kind of had to do some recalibration. So it's nice to see people opening things up with the fencing and making room for more creativity. So it's really cool. Also, one thing I like is I like all the different colors that you chose for your wallpaper on the outside. Since we got those new colors, it's nice. It's nice how you have everything nice and colorful. It's cool.
I wanted this to initially be almost like a small town village shop. You can go in, pick up your fish, pick up your bugs for your clothes, maybe go, that's what the intention was at the start. So That's why I wanted it to look different. It evolved into something different, as it probably does with everybody's plot, right?
Absolutely, right? And if those of you who are watching and you're nodding your head, don't forget to like the video and comment. Let me know what you think so far. All right, let's go check this out. I like those colors. Those are my wife's favorite colors. The blue and the purple. Oh, yeah.
So this is where you would come in, sit down, see the different colors on the potential pieces you want to order. I'm saving a little spot here for Tish's stuff when I earn enough guild points.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's always stuff to do in Palia, but this is cool. You got a nice little factory here. And, when we were outside, first thing that I thought of was a community garden. Like, it kind of had a community garden vibe to it.
Yeah, the plan is eventually to get more picnic tables and put them out there so that you could come in and sit down and have a bite.
Yeah, this is a proper factory. This is cool.
Yeah, this is cool. Here is the employee or apprentice lounge, your staff little area. Come here, change for work.
Awesome. I like how people have decorated these little nooks. It's nice. Very creative.
I have to admit, I'm not big on a lot of the clean lines of the industrial chic lines, but I wanted to incorporate it in here. I thought it fit the theme of the warehouse.
Yeah. This is a proper industrial zone.
Work in progress. I right now I'm not building so much because all I'm doing is makeshift, right?
Yeah.
So I don't need all this stuff out here, and it's just a big wasted space.
No,
For the love of me, I can't find any more crates. I don't know where the last remaining treasure box is. So.
Oh yeah, those are some feels. I understand that. This is cool though. I mean, it's nice and organized. Like the chests that we do have, that's always a big question. It's like, what do you do with them? But even just kind of stacking them up nice and neat, like it's proper industrial,
Right, throw a few planters around there and somewhat, barrels and things.
Call it a day. Yeah. I love it. Heading this way next? I'll follow you.
This next two rooms are really not defined yet. I think this was going to be like the clothing shop.
Got it. Cool. Like it.
And maybe this was going to be my little office.
All right. Sweet.
With a bathroom, that people could use.
Yeah. That's cool. Oop.
Work in progress.
Yeah. Houses are never done. It's a fact. It is a fact. That's a pretty map.
This is done.
Oh, this is really nice. Look at the topsy-turvy. That's so cool. I love me a good kitchen. It's a total
This
galley
one I
kitchen feel
made
to
so
it.
that you could work because people were coming over and I had nothing really. My other one's functional, but not for multiple people.
Right. This is so cool. Nice little game table over here off to the side.
Right? You can order out, sit there, wait while your meal's being prepared.
And this room here, this is nice, very cozy, very den vibes, tavern. Got some bread service.
Good for a little D&D.
Yep, that's totally right. Get some RP in here. Ace. I like the furniture that you chose for the space. It totally fits. Totally fits.
Right. And a little dance floor over here if I can ever figure out how to figure that out, but I'll work on it.
That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, it's so funny to kind of see the takeaways that people get from different tours and the notes that people take. And some people just they pause the video and they run back to their house and because they see something, they're just like, oh my gosh, the way that they did that with that item, I got to do that at my house.
The banners for sure, and I can't remember the person, but that's for sure something I went, oh.
Yeah. Oh, I have to do that. Yeah, that was really cool. Got a good fringe look to it.
Same with the other curtains that people are using them and how they're combining them, and I'm like, oh, that's going to be on my next plot.
Oh yeah.
So this is the business end of things. Let's go home.
All right.
All right, we're going to come through here, sneak over. It's a kind of little, hopefully private.
Sweet. One thing that's fun for me is just how to capture everything, and it's always a nice little. I overuse this word, but it's a nice little treat to see like certain places I have to keep my camera low, and this is one of those, and it's fun to have that opportunity. This is a nice little alleyway we got in here. Ooh, leads us to this entrance.
I'm starting to kind of fill it out here. I didn't want it to be so boring.
You know what though? One thing that's very interesting is you mix your trees. And that's one thing I haven't really seen people do too much of. They'll put similar trees together or make like a forest, but these two trees here, they kind of form like a super tree, like a lot of mixes of green. So that's a nice little creative thing you did.
Oh, thanks. I just get a tree and I plant it somewhere, and that I don't really...
That's where you go. Nice.
All right. This is... Oh my God, I'm so nervous. Welcome.
Oh my goodness. Wow. What do we have in here? This is really incredible. Lots of detail. Lots of great detail.
Lots of the little trophies that you get from fishing and, that kind of stuff. And the little rewards from the friendship. And I guess this is the cozy, your pieces that mean a lot to you place.
Oh yeah. It's like a sentimental trophy room, treasure room. That's awesome. Every one of these has a story, no doubt.
And then, so there is a bug room in progress at the back here that I've just added, and that's waiting to get the bug.
Excellent. You know what though? Even rooms that you're just like, it's not done. It's not done. Take note of the lighting and kind of how the room is. We have a little framework forming. I like to kind of showcase those things off for people that are kind of analysis paralysis as to what to do, and it's a really good thing to note. It's like, okay, so just kind of start putting some bugs in a corner and make them a little angled differently. But this room is, I love the detail in this room.
I have something like 12 to 15 of these indoor gardens, makeshift.
Oh, yeah. You know, it's kind of funny when you think about it. It's just like, had you ever considered just getting a chest of drawers, opening them up, putting dirt in them, and then there's your plants?
No, but I want to, even though I'd be killing them.
Yeah, right? Yeah. This is cool. I like how you showcase a lot of different design styles, and I think that's a lot of fun. A lot of different things here to look at.
I went to a friend's Florica's plot, and I was like, you can use, like, because I hadn't used the modification kits yet.
Yeah.
And she had done this, everything was brown and beige up until about, I don't know, a week ago.
Uh-huh.
And then I've spent probably about a good chunk of money just dyeing everything.
Yeah, that's really cool. All right, I'm following you. Ooh. This is a nice space too. Lots of vibrant colors. Love the plushies. Looks like we have a quorum.
Yes.
Anytime people have a bunch of
waiting
plushies.
for their tents to be finished outside, so they're all hanging out here.
Yeah. So sweet. I also like how you've decorated your walls. Like the way that you've balanced everything out, and the like the gallery walls, and they have the shutters over there.
In one of your videos, you did talk about the 5 and 3 rule, and I think subconsciously, but that's stuck in my mind a little bit too, right?
Right. Yeah.
Placement.
Yeah, that is. Yeah, it's a fun little trick that you can kind of try as groups of 3 and 5 and see how that turns out. It just makes it interesting to look at.
These shelves, you can't put anything on them, so I just use the Christmas lights because those things will go on anything.
Yeah. It's a nice touch. Definitely a nice touch.
All right, over here to the bedroom.
I also like kind of how you have herbs and flowers and stuff hanging everywhere. That's also really nice.
And of course, I did get the idea of the trees from one of your videos. You're having all that leafy stuff growing in.
Oh, yeah. Little overgrown, but it makes it look alive.
So this is meant to be like a fishing lodge. I'm a fishing outfitter.
Yeah, you definitely are. You got that right. Don't need to ask you what your favorite pastime in Palia is.
Oh my god, it's crazy.
I love the dynamic wallpapers. It's so fun how people use them in creative ways.
Like being in an aquarium itself.
Yeah, you got those that you kind of go in a tube and you got things swimming all around you.
We'll go up this way. This is kind of going to be the private little back area.
Oh, that's cool. That also has been another thing that's very interesting to see people do, is how, you have your inside space and you have your outside space, but sometimes you have your in-between spaces, and how people have decorated those has been really interesting to see as well.
There's a hot tubs theme going down in here. It's going to be that kind of hangout vibe.
That's awesome.
Now this here, we're going to go towards, there's not much more to see. So
we haven't really seen inside the tents yet.
no, this is the newest part. So this is the what's to come.
Awesome. That's always cool. It's always cool to see, like, like I said, you know, kind of how you frame things out for future plans and stuff like that. Framing things out and getting able to see. I run out of words. Getting able to see future progression and future ideas. So, like, what are you going to have in these spaces?
Kitchen and a living area, and then 3 tents for rooms.
Awesome.
So over here is the bathroom area. I've got other.
That's also another little funny thing to see is like you have an outhouse and people's creative uses of, like, you have an outhouse, you have people's creative uses of where to hide the toilets.
Right?
Fun little mini game in Palia. Hide the toilet.
So I really love this place.
Oh, this place is really cool too.
This is my fun spot.
Fun spot. Yeah. This is totally fun.
You can come through here.
Oh, sorry. I was like...
That's okay.
Lots of color. This is really nice. Everything is so colorful, vibrant. Angles. So I don't know if you are familiar with you know, different tours. We have different like styles of housing design and everything, cluttercore, cleancore. Did you see the one? Because to me, which house do you think you fall into? Just out of curiosity.
Clutter. I would say I'm clutter.
Think so? Yeah?
I think, no, maybe. I don't know. I mean, it's organized clutter. Maybe.
So the vibe that I get from your house, and I want to know if you all agree or disagree in the comments, but the vibe that I get for this, your design style, is totally eclectic.
Oh, cool.
The reason why I say that is you have lots of things in different angles, colors, varieties. It's a little bit of how I kind of understand it, how I've seen in any ways, is eclecticcore is like you are ambidextrous in a way of different design styles. So in some places you'll have some clean core, some places you'll have cluttercore. So yeah, eclecticcore is kind of a little mix of all of the others.
I like that.
Yeah.
I might have to change my plot name.
But yeah, when you look at all of, in my opinion, like when you look at all of the colors and everything, and how you have rugs, especially, you know, it's a lot of, even though there's a lot of different things here, there's geometric shapes. And that to me is like one of the big asterisks, I guess, for eclecticcore, is like you have lots of, you know, varying angles and everything. It's very angular.
You've also talked about balance and sights and stuff. So when I was because I redesigned this house physically,
yes,
and I brought it down to a small, manageable design thing for me. It was just too expansive. Yeah, and my fireplaces and everything is meant for that, to draw you in. And even here, like, there's a balance. I have 2 pergolas. I have umbrellas at an even distance. Yes. So. Yeah,
that's totally eclecticcore. You know, it's angular, but it's balanced. And it's really fascinating stuff. So, Miss Maximalista, where would be the coziest place on your house for Q&A time? You have lots of color in your plot. Do you happen to have a favorite color?
I like the blue-green.
You got the blue-green? Sweet. What has been the most interesting thing that you have learned about Palian lore?
That somehow, I don't know, I've been paying attention to it and everything, but I'm just like not even convinced that I'm actually in real existence. Like, I feel almost like a hologram in the game, right? So that's how I'm perceiving it. Nice. And that's my feel through it. Like, am I actually flesh and bone? This is unreal. I don't have a past. I just popped up. Now I've got this house. Like,
oh my gosh.
I don't know. So that's where fantastic. My brain is at. Right? It's like our hologram or whatever is now populating this area. Because if you think about it, like none of the roads are getting repaired, nothing's getting fixed.
Oh my gosh. We're in a simulation.
Am I? I don't know.
I just poofed into an existence, and all of a sudden I have a house that I have to decorate, and this cat is talking to me, and that's hilarious. I love it.
Right, so I'm following in on that thing. I'm like, how did we screw things up? Gee, I wonder.
Humans were the virus. That's the problem. We're the virus in the simulation. I know.
Yeah.
It's so funny though too, because the big question that I say in quotes is what happened, right? What happened that caused the humans' downfall? Because there's a lot of missing pieces there. And then humans come back, and all of a sudden, we're deforesting and chasing choppas, and yeah. So humans are the definition of why we can't have nice things.
Where was it that we were doing the quest where you're reading the letters or whatever that somebody's leaving behind? It's it's like their heart's broken and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my god! Did they all go crazy down here?
It gets deep. It gets deep. Right? Yeah. This is the next iteration, it's like the Matrix. That's fantastic.
Right?
So I understand that fishing is one of your favorite things to do in Palia. Which is your favorite fish? Like, what do you think is like the prettiest fish?
Oh, I'm pretty happy with the unicorn, I gotta say. But the void ray. Void ray?
Yeah, that's very colorful. Very colorful.
I think I've caught about 5 starred this week, so they're all over the plot in certain little areas.
Strategic.
Yes.
Where are you hoping the story to go in Palia?
I'd like to see it expand to different areas. For example, we hear about the city, we hear about, the family members that they have. Like, I'd like to be able to kind of maybe hop over and go see, Gel's family and see what they're selling over there. Yeah,
that would be interesting. I'm pretty sure that it's not just going to be Kilima and Bahari. I'm pretty sure we'll have more places to visit in the future. I'm kind of excited to see, how they incorporate that, because you look at the temples. The temples are elaborate, and I can only imagine just a space of those scales, like Temple of the Gales and the Fire Temple, how they have lots of detail in there. Be really easy to have, a bustling like NPCs and stuff like that can, you can interact with and everything. So yeah, I'm really excited about that as well. That's good stuff.
Yeah, I'd like to see them give us a chance to have different styles of plots maybe then also. Like you could have one plot so that it's actually like, say, in Bahari, but it's set different, slightly differently.
Yeah, you have your the Kilima plot, which is the one that we're in right now. And then you have maybe something, if we have another area, you could get a plot there and the plot would look, completely different. Work the same, but maybe you would have like a vista or something, like a rolling hills. That would be so cool.
Community plots, wouldn't that be cool? Having 25 different little areas that people could decorate.
Yes, absolutely. Well, Miss Maximalista, Quirky Maximalista, thank you so much for having me out. It's really been a lot of fun to kind of see all the different things, and I know lots of people will have plenty of things to take note of, just like you have in the tours, and that's kind of the fun torch that we all pass, back and forth between each other. So thank you so much again.
Oh, thank you so much. Appreciate you visiting.
Yeah, absolutely. And if you are interested in a tour, I have a link in the description, and don't forget to like the video, leave a comment, let me know what you thought, and I will see you all for the next Palia tour. Until next time, take care. Bye-bye.